Alright, Jay, so this is the carburetor, and so the way to take it off is if you have electric fuel pump. That's how it looks like right here. Right here. And so you got the wires, you got the ground, and the positive going to the electric fuel pump. With the carburetor, like I said, there's 4 bolts, like right here, right there, and one right here. Now, if your emergency brake fuse is connected to the carburetor, like mine is over here, as you see over here, if you have this button right here, and it's connected to, and these are the 2 bolts, you gotta disconnect it and just lay it to the side. Don't do anything with this. Do not pull off any wire. Don't do anything of that sort, because you can ruin it or break it. So don't do any of that. Also, yeah. So those 4 screws, 2 in the back, and 2 in the front. I don't know if you can see that right there. All right. Right there. So there's 2 in the back, 2 in the front. There's supposed to be 4 in total. But before you do anything, you want to make sure you have your battery off. And so you disconnect it. And the way you tell if it's 4 or 2 barrel is this, what you call a flapper right here. It opens up and gives gas right here. This little vent. And you look inside of mine right here. You see 2 holes. And that's a 2 barrel. But before you do anything, you gotta disconnect if you have electric fuel pump, you gotta disconnect these wires right here that go to the fuel pump. And like I said, the fuel line that I was telling you about that was bending, that goes up here and all the way straight up here, it connects over here. Disconnect this. You see, you get a ratchet, or a wrench, and disconnect it right here. What else is there? Yeah, I'm pretty much same with these. Just these are the hex bolts that you gotta unscrew to pop this off right here. You just have to get a wrench also and disconnect it. Yeah, and you're probably gonna have to adjust it yourself, because nobody's gonna be able to come on Saturday, and I'm gonna have to give it back to you on Saturday. So yeah, but this is your idle screw right back here, and in front you got right here. Come on, you have a no, you can see that. You probably can't see that, right? Behind there. There's something right. You can see that now. But there's a fuel mixture screw. Right. You're not gonna be able to see it, but it's right underneath here. If you have carb, then it's gonna be set up exactly the same way. If you don't, then you're probably just going to need to locate the screws, but they're almost in the same position. This one you're gonna need the fuel mixture screw. Don't mess with that. That's gonna be preset when you get it rebuilt. The only thing you're gonna need to do is just adjust the idle screw right here, and just a regular Phillips screwdriver. Adjust it to whatever your specs are, 800 RPM to idle or whatever. That's pretty much basically it. And then you said that you changed the rotor and cap. This is the rotor and cap right here for the distributor. And so you want to make sure you put the wires back on correctly and everything in the cap, and let's just do it for the carburetor, and you just pull it up. Oh yeah, also you gotta take off the shift cable off the carburetor right here. That's pretty easy. You just unscrew this right here and you just slide it off like this, and that's it. And then just pop it off, and that's it, and you're set. Just make sure, look around before, I don't know, maybe your carburetor might be a bit different, might have more connections on it, which it shouldn't. But just make sure, look around before you try pulling on it. If there's anything, another screw you're missing. But usually it's standard on marked carbs, there are 4 screws that go around the carburetor. And that's pretty much it. And then you just pull it out, yeah, and then just rebuild it for you. Or what I'm gonna do is I might just soak it in carb cleaner for like a couple, like 1 day or so, and you could take it and try to put it on for a temporary fix, the cheapest way. And if not, then we're gonna rebuild it. But what I recommend you to before anything, just spray some carb cleaner down there, right? Right here. And I hope you sprayed the fuel. I mean the starting fluid in here, because if you sprayed it somewhere else, I don't know where, like here or something, that's not good. Only in these 2 ports, the 2 barrels. And you see, this is just rebuilt. I rebuilt it myself. You can just see how clean it is inside there. Right there. Hold on. Just brand new rebuilt. Repainted. I'm not gonna repaint yours because it's gonna take too much time, because you need it as soon as possible. But see, this is your lever right here, and it usually just gives out gas right here. When you shift, this thing opens up right here, and that's when it adjusts the carburetor to give more fuel for the electric pump. And then that's just it, and it should be set. And yeah, like I said, just get Star Bright, or what do you call it, Seafoam carb cleaner, and just spray it down there, a couple squirts, and try and see if that helps. If not, because your carburetor looked good, so I'm not sure if you need it really rebuilt, but it is a problem. It's causing your engine not to start. So just get some Seafoam carb cleaner in any auto parts store, spray it in there, and try and start it. Like I said, don't start it so fast like you did before. See if that works. If it doesn't work, then just take it apart like I showed you just now, and then bring it to me. We'll see what we can do. Alright, so hope this helped. So once again, the wires off the fuel pump right here, there's this kind of connection that comes off a spade terminal. It's a regular loop, and then you got connections, and then you got the 4 bolts like I said before, the throttle, and the throttle is right below, and right below is fuel idle screw, and that's it. And you just pull it off, and that's it, and it should be set. And so yeah, hopefully it helped you. It's not that hard to pull it off. There's no way, and it only goes on one way, so you can't mess up at anything. So hopefully it helped you. So yeah, let me know if you need any help. Thanks.